The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Oh, hello. Today is going to be Talk About Lindsay Behind Her Back Day.
It's fun to do that every once in a while.
Sure. She's not here with us yet, and we don't know that she will be today. She sent a text early this morning, obviously before the show, since the show just started. She says she doesn't feel so great. And let's see, what did she say? I don't feel great, but I'm trying to get it together. Be there in a bit. So,
okay.
And then, of course, being the very, very benevolent dictator I am, I said, if you're sick, then get some rest. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sure.
We'll talk about you behind your back all day.
This is perfect. This is working out swimmingly.
That's a redundant phrase that we use all the time because you can't talk about somebody in front of their back.
It's true. That's a good point. I always love that, though. You're very kind to your employees. And I think sometimes people get the wrong impression, like, it must be tough to be the girl on the show and it must be working with all those guys. But we really do treat the women that work on the show really well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's just something that women are programmed to say because men get on women's nerves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who was it? There was one of them. Oh, I think it was Angie. It worked for us years ago. And she would correct people. They'd say, I know those guys get on your nerves. I don't know how you do it working with all of them. And she would tell them, they are so sweet to me.
That's good.
She'd get kind of defensive about it.
That's cool.
Yeah. All the rest of those winches since her, it's like, yeah, so I'm such a martyr. They're awful. They're abusive.
Ay.
That's abusive.
He's abusive. No, he's abusive. Well, it's not a difficult work environment. I'll say that.
Yeah, and my wife is the same way. People say stuff to her. I don't know how you put up with him. She go, well, it's hard.
Oh, no.
Like, please.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah. Was it hard last night sitting down to steakhouse night that I had prepared? Delicious steaks and sauteed spinach and mushrooms. Was that so difficult to deal with?
That sounds delicious. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Because, I take those Omaha steaks and then I do them in an iron skillet. I sear them and then put them in the oven and all, just like they do in a lot of steakhouses. Do that in butter.
Yeah.
That's good that night.
Yeah. And is she super grateful that you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. But you get her in front of people. She's like, I know. It's so hard sometimes. Oh, you don't even know. Ugh.
Are you standing there when this conversation happens? Oh,
yeah. If I weren't, then I'd really be mad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she's just picking on me. But if I overheard that, see, there's a difference in hearing and overhearing. If I overheard that, I'd be like, I know you didn't.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay, and I'm so excited to share. We've got an extra funny segment now. We do it every weekday just for Prime Plus subscribers, along with getting you a commercial-free version of the shows to both watch and listen to. Go to the homepage of tjriggins.com and click Prime to sign up today.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, I finally figured out what it is about the Olympics that I'm not so crazy about, other than American athletes getting on stage after they've won and then talking crap about the country. I hate that. But I like the sports. The ones I like better than others are the ones where you're competing against somebody in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not the ones where you do something and then the next person does it and tries to beat what you just did and all that. That's what I get bored with. But if it's, games where you're playing against somebody like speed skating and things like that, I like it more than those games, but not enough to watch the Olympics.
I get that. I never thought about it like that. You have to wait until the next person to see how they're going to fare. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of takes some of the competitive edge out of it from a viewer's perspective, maybe.
Yeah. Just like the figure skating. It's like Dancing with the Stars, basically.
Yeah, I don't get the figure skating at all.
You know why figure skating is such a big deal in the Olympics?
No,
because of women. Women like it.
They like that.
And the whole world is catered to women.
Yeah. There was one guy figure skating. He was wearing a full suit and tie. And I thought, that just seems like an uncomfortable outfit to wear while figure skating. But what are you going to do?
What was the theme of his routine? 50 Shades of Grey.
It's just not exciting to me. They were skating to something by AC/DC, I think. And I thought, this is just a weird mashup of like rock music while also like spinning around on ice skates. It was odd.
I wonder if they were skaters from Australia.
Oh yeah,
the AC/DC music.
Yeah. Is your wife getting into that stuff? I know she was. No. Okay.
No, just that one night watching the ski jumping.
Yeah. Well, I know she's into hockey now. Like she's like the newest hockey fan that I know of in my life, at least. So I was curious if she was going to check out any of the, United States hockey.
She's loved hockey for a long time.
Has she?
Yeah. We just don't watch it that often, but whenever we can, she mainly likes it live. She doesn't like watching it on TV as much. But all the way back in the mid 90s, when we lived in Huntsville, Alabama, and they got a hockey team there called the Huntsville Channel Cats. And we would go, and I mean, that lower league hockey like that, minor league hockey, whatever they call it. I mean, they were fighting constantly. And that's the part she loves. She loves the physical contact of hockey.
Yeah, I know you've said that she likes the fighting and stuff like that. That is just so weird to hear a woman say that, I think.
Yeah, but then if you turn on a movie that's a lot of fighting and violence, and she's acting like she doesn't like it.
You're right.
It's weird.
But your violence is too intense for her, I guess.
I don't know, I guess. But she loves Mayor of Kingstown, which is one of the most violent shows anywhere.
Yeah.
But then again, if another show pops up that I say, why don't we watch this? Oh, no, that's just too much for me. It's like, well, you like that other one? And then she'll go, yeah, and it gets too much sometimes.
Oh.
Whatever. I'm just going to say whatever to disagree with you.
Yeah. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins Prime has a free section with special deals and offers just for Prime Plus members, including a special 10% off the new TJ Riggins swag, now available at tjriggins.com.
At Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, our interior design team handpicks the most popular styles that look great in the homes around Lake Norman.
We display them beautifully in our showroom so you can see and feel them. We help you visualize your rooms with our design boards.
And our 5-star delivery team stages it all perfectly in your home so you can love where you live, Lake Norman.
Right now, during our New Year's sales event, save hundreds on your new furniture. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Warm weather is right around the corner. I can feel it. Well, I can't feel it. Not yet, but I know it's coming. So you know what that means? I'm going to Lily and Grace in Langtree very soon. They can spruce your house up in a flash and get it ready for the warm weather, ready for spring, ready for summer. They have all kinds of decor. They have rugs, pillows, chandeliers, kitchenware, china, gifts for people. You name it, they have it. And the best part is she can come to you, so no hassle. Check out Lily and Grace in Langtree today or go to tjriggins.com/deals.
New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
We don't know whether Lindsay is going to be on today or not. She said she wasn't feeling great, but she's trying to get it together. So
okay,
we're putting bets on it.
Yeah, maybe she's blowing up the bathroom.
Yeah, probably.
That I've had a song headache for a week now. It's upset stomach diarrhea. You know, the Pepto-Bismol. It's been stuck in my head constantly. Well, so yeah, just a heads up. Lindsay Look may be postponed tonight. If you were excited to check that out on Facebook and YouTube at TJ Riggins Show. Lindsay does a live show on Wednesday evenings, but we'll just have to play that one by ear depending on how Lindsay is feeling. So hang tight. Thank you for your patience. TJ, today is National Inventors Day.
Oh.
And when I think about inventors, I don't think about Eli Whitney, who created the cotton gin, or the Wright brothers, who invented commercial flight, right? Or the whatever.
Yeah, they invented flight.
Yeah, they invented flight. What I think about when I think about inventors is I think about your wife yelling at you to get down in that basement and invent something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the story is that this was when I was in the successful stage of my life. And we have this couple that we know, and the man in the couple worked in pharmaceuticals, and he created a drug that had just been picked up, got the patent, and it had been picked up to be used in the military. So it was huge. And that we were talking about how successful that thing is, how awesome. And she goes, "You need to get in that basement and invent something." You know, like you're just such a loser, you know. And the guy is, you know, considerably amount older than we are, and he'd been working on this drug since the 70s.
Right.
and this was about, I don't know, 2012 or so. He'd finally gotten it through and all that stuff. So
his life's work was put into this one thing that got picked up by the military, and it was a success. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my question is, so this guy is super accomplished and he invents this thing that is taken off, super popular. Do you think his wife is still on his case about stupid little stuff, or can she look at it like, oh my gosh, he is amazing, he invented this thing? Do you think he's getting the same kind of grief?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just the way life is.
So how are you supposed to get people excited about getting married and doing this stuff when you know that no matter what you do, you're still sort of coming up short in her eyes?
Well, and it's just that women are just quirky. They are. I mean,
quirky.
They would find the same kinds of things and say, you know, would husbands change if you did this and this and it? And they go, probably not. He'd still, you know, do this, or he'd still, you know, pick on me about this. You know, it's just fun stuff until they take it to the extreme. But what Jody will do is a lot of times she'll say something like that, and then somebody will point out how ridiculous it is, and she'll just bust out laughing at herself. I guess so.
Well, I guess that's nice.
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
On the next TJ and Riggins Show, it's another edition of Now Trending, sponsored by Zevo Life. Improve your health and start your 30-day risk-free guarantee with 30% off using code TJ at zevo.life or the deals page at tjriggins.com.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right, Riggins, I need to ask you something. Get your expert opinion, since you know all about the internet trends and all of that kind of stuff, social media trends. back in the olden days of radio, when I was first starting out, it was a popular thing to do to get, especially if you were a morning show, you would get caricatures of the morning team done. And you could put them on T-shirts and, billboards and things like that. It was just a popular thing. So now that AI is so easy to get done and so inexpensive, do people look at an AI caricature the same way? Like, oh, that's funny, or is it that's AI? Would they scoff at that? Like, if we got promotional AI caricatures done of us and put on our website and social media and stuff, how would that be received?
Well, I have two schools of thought about it. Everybody's doing it, right? You've seen them all over social media. Everybody from radio shows to TV shows to regular people, everybody's making these caricatures. I try to view it through your eyes. And what would TJ think about that? I think people would look at it and go, oh, that's kind of cute. Just like you see all the other ones. You go, oh, that's kind of cute, but you don't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
I don't think people distinguish like, oh, that's AI.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I look at it, I think, oh, that's women.
Well, that too.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a man in an AI caricature.
Yeah,
it's always women who will, like for Christmas they posted all those AI pictures of themselves looking all glamorous and all.
Yeah,
and then we play the clip of the girl from TikTok saying, if somebody tells you that your your AI photo is beautiful, you shouldn't say thank you, because it's not you. It's not really a compliment to you. Oh, thank you.
It's so true. It's so true. But also, people don't care if things are real anymore on social media, especially. And we talk about that with other radio shows that do those really scripted kind of bits and stuff like that. And they put them on social media and they're really successful. People know they're fake, but they don't seem to care.
Yeah, it's like whenever we would tell people, like when they call and say you won roses or something, who would you like to give them to? And then the guy says, I'd like to give them to da-da-da-da-da. And it's not his girlfriend. His girlfriend's on the line with the morning show, and she starts giving him crap about it and all that. When we would tell people that wasn't real, they were shocked. They would go, oh, really? But then they wouldn't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
It's just,
I still think it's funny.
Yeah. What? You even see in the comments, people are like, you can tell this is scripted, and then somebody else will respond to it and go, we don't care. It's just fun. It's fun to listen to. So it's like just that instant dopamine hit when you're scrolling. Mm-hmm. Like people don't even care if it's true or false.
Which is sad.
Maybe. I could see that.
It's like somebody watching a TV show with just horrible acting and production and all, and saying, I don't care.
Right. Yeah. Keeping up with the Kardashians. Do you care that they're not really, it's all scripted? Is anything about that real? Like real? Is it true? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it matters to me.
It does. I know.
I'm still real, damn it.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, talk radio just got more entertaining. You can listen to the TJ Riggins Show for real conversations, bold opinions, and the stories everybody's talking about. Well, it's my opinions on the news and our culture, so obviously it's going to be funny sometimes. I'll keep you informed and entertained weeknights from 7 to 9 now on 107.9 FM WBT, or anytime you want at tjritchie.com. Don't miss the TJ Riggins Show.
What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, you should go to tjriggins.com and get in there and try to win one of them beanies we're giving away, y'all. We still doing beanie giveaways, Riggins?
We're still doing not only beanie giveaways, but we're giving away all kinds of stuff. Coffee mugs, throw blankets, mouse pads. We've got all kinds of stuff. And yeah, it's great.
Are they throw in the trash blankets?
That's a good point. I didn't mention where you're throwing that blanket.
Just kidding. Yeah. And, we have to promote this now we don't know whether Lindsay's going to be on the show today or not. She said if she starts feeling better, she will jump on, as they say. But we have to do it now before she does jump on, so we don't have to hear about it. I never got a beanie.
I know. She's really been out of shape.
I still don't have a beanie.
She did not like that.
And I even have a note here. Get Lindsay's beanie to her that I'm going to work on today.
Okay.
Our manager, Adam, is in charge of beanies and beanie distribution. That's his title.
I'm
a vice president in charge of beanie distribution.
Yeah, it's out of my hands. I told him to send her one, and he says he did. She says he never did. So that's on them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He probably sent it to Alexis's address. Probably what he has down as Lindsay's address.
She'd be like, sweet.
Yeah, the last old girl. Hey, we're having an interesting thing going on here where we live in Charlotte. The sheriff of Mecklenburg County has been called into to Raleigh, the state capital, to go in for hearings and all to determine whether or not he should be removed from office for wrongdoings. You know, little things like having a rap studio in the jail.
Well,
things like that.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. But before he became sheriff, he is the most decorated homicide detective in Charlotte history. If you've ever seen the show, They Call Me Homicide, I think is what it's called, on A&E or ID. And this the guy, and he goes, people don't even know my real name. When I come up, they go, that's homicide. That's homicide. Or maybe called My Name is Homicide, something like that. But anyway, it was on for several seasons. Well, he became sheriff, and one of the clips that's going around the world, not just around here, is one of the representatives asking him, which branch of government he works for. And through the questioning, he didn't even know how many branches of government there are.
Uh-oh.
Did you not see that, Riggins?
No.
Yeah. He said, I work for Mecklenburg County. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What branch of government do you work for? The Constitution. There's another answer. The Constitution. And then finally, the guy told him, he said, do you know how many branches of government there are? No, sir.
Oh, dear.
Well, there are 3.
I'm sweating just hearing that. I would fold under pressure. I mean, I get it.
There are 3, the executive, the legislative, and the judicial. Which one do you work for? He goes, that third one. Goes, no, you work for the executive. So, yeah, it was awkward.
Tough times.
Eesh. I know he was wanting to be in that rap studio. I can hear you. I can hear you.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Everything you need to watch, listen to, and connect with the show is at the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by Eric Javits Travel Friendly Sun Hats. Get 20% off at the deals page at tjriggins.com using code TJ.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Riggins, I just remembered something. I was talking to Jody yesterday, and I said something, and I thought, I bet Riggins would think that's funny. I told her, I said, oof, I got some errands to run tomorrow. She goes, well, what are you doing? And I said, well, first thing I gotta go get some spatulas.
That's priority number 1.
Yeah. I'm down a few spatulas and I gotta go get spatulas. I'm spatula poor right now.
What happened? Did you ruin some?
Yeah, I broke a couple, and but they were old. You get a spatula, and it's the only type you can use for certain things, like flipping eggs. The spatula has to be really thin. Flipping pancakes, it has to be thin and wide.
Mm.
So Yeah, it's been driving me nuts not having a bunch of spatulas that I need. And I have a lot in the drawer in there I could get rid of that somebody else brought into the house thinking that they were going to be just fine.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So, most masculine heterosexual men in their mid-50s will get up and write spatulas on a to-do list.
I've got a busy day today. I got to get new spatulas.
And I can't order them because I gotta touch them and feel them and see, how sharp they are on the end, like on the edge of it, to be able to get under stuff the right way.
Yeah. This shouldn't surprise you, but I only have one spatula.
Really?
Yeah.
You want me to get you some while I'm out?
I'll just take the ones that you're going to toss out.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a weird story, and I've said we should bring this back into our culture for a long time. And there's a 47-year-old man in Florida that's obviously been listening to me. His name is William Heath. He got into an argument with some teenagers at McDonald's Saturday night, and it's unclear what started it, but he got so mad, they say, that he heaved a Dr. Pepper at the teens, then dropped his pants and mooned them.
What?
Now, mooning hasn't been a thing for a long time.
No.
And I never understood why that was an insult to the person. If you mooned them, I thought it was just something silly that people did, but he did it as an insult, which is the way a lot of people would have done it back in the 80s when it was a thing. And said he didn't just moon them. He also smacked his butt and rubbed it a little bit. The quote was, smacked his backside and rubbed his left butt cheek.
Okay.
Yeah. So he really wanted them to see, what he wanted them to do.
Yeah. Kiss it.
Somebody called the police, and when they showed up, they arrested him and charged him with simple battery and 2 counts of lewd exhibition. I guess a count for each cheek that he exposed. He admitted to mooning the teens and said he did it because he felt upset and insulted.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Well, at least he had a good reason.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lewd exhibition. That is not something you want on your permanent record. That just sounds terrible.
Yeah. A 47-year-old man. He's so mad at teenagers, he mooned them.
At a McDonald's.
Like that.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
Congratulations, Sharon from North Carolina, who won a TJ Riggins beanie as our weekly subscribe and win winner. Subscribe to any of our podcast platforms at tjriggins.com/win and you're entered. Sponsored by Cozy Earth. Use code TJ for 41% off at our deals page or at cozyearth.com.
Buying or selling a home doesn't have to be stressful when you have the right team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty brings you local expertise, strong negotiation skills, dazzling marketing, and professional service. From the very first showing to the final signature, they're with you every step of the way. Move with confidence. Find the Temple team right now at tjriggins.com/deals. They've been friends of ours forever, and they're the only ones my wife and I use for real estate. It's the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
If you ever see me out and you think, wow, Lindsay's skin looks so good, I need to tell her. Don't, unless you have an extra half hour, because I get so pumped about Love Into skincare products. I can go on and on literally for 30 minutes about how awesome these products are. They're all natural. They plump, tighten, moisturize your skin, and it really works. Natural products that work. Sign me up. So for more information, go to tjriggins.com/deals. You are going to love the way your skin looks.
Follow us on Instagram /TJ Riggins Show. Sponsored by Lily and Grace, offering a wide range of furniture, accessories, light fixtures, and gifts at lilyandgrace.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
And scene. Well, it's not and scene. That's what you say when it's over. And action.
It's a little theater talk for you. from our in-house thespian over there. Well, there's a new trend that is taking off with Gen Zers and millennials on TikTok and Instagram, especially. It's a new trend called dark showering. Are you familiar with this, TJ?
No.
Dark showering is exactly what it sounds like. It's taking a shower in very dim light. And there is a scientist of circadian disorders who says that dark showering will improve sleep for people that have trouble getting some nice shut-eye at the end of the day. They say, especially dark showering at night, said we're inundated with blue light all day long, and one way you can combat that is by taking a very dimly lit shower. She said it's very important to not be in pitch black while you're doing it because you could hurt yourself. I would imagine. So this is really taken off with Gen Z and millennials. Apparently there's sleep problems are on the rise for all ages. So it's not just you, TJ, nothing to worry about.
Yeah. And it's because everybody's stuck in their computers and iPads and phones all the time.
Yeah.
So instead of taking a shower in the dark, why don't you just stop looking at the blue light a little bit before you go to bed, which I can't do.
Yeah.
That's too hard for me to do.
It's hard.
I have to be looking at TV.
It's so hard for so many people because that's typically the last thing you do is you want to scroll through your phone while you're laying in bed. But, we've been hearing about that for decades now. They say you got to find a better way to wind down after a full day of bright lights and things like that. So
if my little friend Jenny wakes up to go to the restroom at night, before she goes back to sleep, she grabs her phone and scrolls through the phone, and then will probably order something on her phone to be delivered, and then go back to sleep.
She places a purchase,
in
the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Is that more of a shopping problem or a sleeping problem?
No, it's more of a just addicted to the phone problem.
Yeah.
Because she just like, I'm awake. Start scrolling. And then if she sees an ad for something that she thinks she will like, she orders it.
Oh my God.
Not just going on to shop.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Well, I know she's in the market for a new boat. Let's hope that purchase doesn't happen in the middle of the night.
Yeah. You're a trailer backing up, the Amazon truck backing a boat up into the driveway.
I forgot I ordered a boat last night. Ay, ay, ay. Well, a lot of people are forgetting Valentine's Day is this Saturday, so it is quickly approaching. But Wendy's is getting in on the action for Singles Awareness Day, which happens on February 15th. And in honor of Singles Awareness Day, you can get a Dave's single for just $1 when you order through the Wendy's app. So Singles Awareness Day, I don't remember that being a thing while I was growing up.
Yeah, and why is it called Single Awareness? Everybody knows that there are people who aren't married.
Yeah.
Do we have to be aware of it?
Yeah.
They want to be seen.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I think probably Wendy's may have invented this because their burger is called a single. Their marketing team is really good.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, you're right. Everybody knows they're single. And to me, it sounds kind of depressing if we're going to be honest. I don't need to think about it that often. There is an actress that one of TJ's favorite actresses is in the news for one of the most unusual things ever. I'll tell you about it next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Riggins, and I'm excited to share that I'm doing a now trending just for Prime Plus subscribers every day, along with getting you a commercial-free version of the show to both watch and listen to. Go to the homepage of tjriggins.com and click Prime to sign up today.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes. Just a zippity-doo-dah right along. Zipping.
Zip, 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 zip. Well, tonight, don't forget, you can go meet TJ's wife, Jody, and our friends from the Temple team at Natalie Wood Designs. What are you saying?
I said, oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. That is from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern at Natalie Wood Designs in Mooresville, North Carolina for a great event called Shop with Heart. And it all benefits the Hunter Dean Temple Foundation, our friends from the Temple team. That it was their son. So a great cause and the opportunity to meet Jody and the great folks at the Temple team. That's going to be awesome. We were just talking about dark showering. There's this new trend where experts are saying you should shower in the dark and it'll help you sleep better. But one of TJ's favorite actresses, I think, Kaylee Cuoco, she's from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You like her, right?
Yeah, I do. I like her.
She's in the news. She was on a podcast hosted by Dax Shepard, and she explained she's got an unusual sleeping arrangement with her fiance. Now, she's been married, I believe, twice before. So this is fiance number 3. Nothing against her. I'm just pointing it out, just giving you all the facts.
Typical Hollywood.
Listen, she says that even though it's her fiance, they are already sleeping in separate beds, in separate rooms. And she said because they share a 2-year-old and multiple rescue dogs that are all in the bed with her, he said, I need a little bit of space. It was his suggestion that he moves to another room. So now they don't even see each other at night. And she goes, I know people will say stuff. And at first we were worried about the reaction to this, but this is what works for us. I have so many thoughts on this, TJ. I'm sure you do as well. But having a 2-year-old and multiple rescue dogs in your bed does not seem like a healthy arrangement. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And I don't have any of those things. So I'm talking out of my behind here, but that can't be good, right?
No, it can't. All those rescue dogs and no purebred dogs that you got from breeders.
Rescue dogs, purebred dogs.
It's funny that she had to qualify them as rescue dogs.
Yeah, she's big into that.
So you can't just say dogs.
Yeah.
Rescue dogs. And they share my bed because I have moral authority over everybody else.
Yeah.
It's not safe for the 2-year-old.
It can't, right?
Mm-mm.
Don't you think that the sleeping thing is more about the bed thing is more about sleeping? That's a place for intimacy. And especially the fact that it's just your fiance. You're already sleeping in separate rooms. That can't bode well for the future, right?
Well, back in my day, the thing would be that's your fiance and you're already living together and sharing a marital bed without being maritable. That's the main thing.
I mean, there's going to be that.
He shouldn't even know what all animals she sleeps with. He shouldn't have any idea. Unless she tells him.
Yeah.
In another room, he should go to another room at his house.
The way the Lord wants it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think we're across that bridge. I mean, they already share a 2-year-old.
Yeah. But then they also should share a last name.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Talk about the Big Bang Theory.
It does. It does show that with a lot of people, a human child is no different to them than a dog.
You think?
Yeah. Put the kid the same place we put the dogs to sleep. They're all the same. What's she saying?
Put them to bed.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Congratulations, Sharon from North Carolina, who won a TJ Riggins beanie as our weekly subscribe and win winner. Subscribe to any of our podcast platforms at tjriggins.com/win and you're entered. Sponsored by Cozy Earth. Use code TJ for 41% off at our deals page or at CozyEarth.com.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, there's a young woman who has gone viral and people are making fun of her. And I'm going to give her a break here. I don't think this is so far-fetched for someone to not know in the world. And it's all about chicken wangs.
Yeah.
She admits something that people are just giving her all kinds of grief about. Listen.
Did you know that the flat in the drum is actually like the whole chicken wing? This whole time I've thought it was the wing and the legs of the chicken. It's all wing. It's all wing.
So But then again, I look at that and go, how many people that eat, like buffalo wings know that the wings have been split at that joint to make the wing two pieces, and then the pointed end, like if you get a box of chicken from Bojangles, you pick up a regular whole wing, it's pointed on one end.
Right.
Well, they chop that point part off, so when you get a pile of buffalo wings, it doesn't look like what you're used to seeing as growing up as eating a wing out of a fried chicken box.
Until you bite into it. I think you're giving these people too much grace, TJ. This one, I really got to put my foot down. If you're an adult and you can eat a chicken leg and know that is way bigger than the little drum that you get with chicken wings. It's insane.
I know, but I don't know. Maybe I always feel like they think that it's just a tiny chicken, like Popeyes, their chicken sandwich is made from small chickens.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that makes it so good is that they're from young chickens or small chickens. So that's what I assume they think. If you don't know anything about cooking, would you know that they split it and then chop it off at the end? And then, I don't know. I just try to see the good in people, Riggins. You know me. I'm just always trying to give people the benefit of the doubt.
I just thought this was an interesting one to give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll ask Lindsay if she knows when she comes back. And see if she knows what a chicken wing looks like whole.
But you want to see disappointment. If I order wings in a bar or something and they come out as full wings, the only way I want like a big altogether wing is if it's fried. I don't want it, roasted or broasted or whatever they do. I want it breaded and fried. Like chicken.
Yeah.
A regular fried chicken. You know that ESPN club at Disney World, they bring out, I learned that the hard way. They bring out a bucket of wings and they're just whole wings.
They're whole wings and they're very spicy.
And they're not good.
No. Some people eat those wing tips though. I've seen people do that.
Really?
Yeah. Like eat the cartilage or whatever's inside there.
Yeah. I'll go to town if I'm eating fried chicken and if I get to a wing, that means I ran out of legs and thighs and I won't eat a breast.
I know. Yeah. You're crazy like that.
I'll eat a wing, but I won't eat a breast.
You've thrown them away.
Yeah, I do. If they don't give me all dark meat like I've ordered, then I end up throwing the breasts away. Well, I'll pull that skin off of them and eat it and then throw the meat away. Louisiana, baby.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Wednesday nights at 7. Don't miss Lindsay Look. Lindsay's interactive social media experience live on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Sponsored by Love Indus with 21% off with code TJ at our deals page or at loveindus.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hello. Thank you so much for listening to us. Lindsay's not here. I guess she won't be here at all today. She told us before the show that she wasn't feeling it. She's not feeling well. So she said she would try to join us if she could. I, being the sweetheart that I am, I said, get you some rest if you don't feel good. Rest. Put on a mask.
Put on a mask. That'll fix you right up.
Put the mask on. Put that mask on.
And she says her husband's always sick, but it might be her.
Yeah, and I think it's the whole house.
Yeah.
When you have little children like that, they bring it in.
Yeah.
But mamas aren't supposed to get sick. I mean, if they get sick, fine, but they're not supposed to stop.
Right. Is that it?
Yeah. They got to keep going.
Got to keep the house together.
Uh-huh. Now, Riggins, if you had a bunch of guy friends and y'all were getting together, would you want, for the guys hanging out time, would you want to meet them out somewhere or have them come to your house and hang out?
You can come over.
Okay. Because they've surveyed women about this, and 46% of women would rather stay in and hang out with their girlfriends rather than go out and hang out with them.
Okay. 46% would rather stay in than go out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know Lindsay's not like that. She's trying to get out of the house.
Yeah.
To hang out with her friends.
Yeah. But you know why almost half of the women say that, right? What their big deal is, why they want to do it that way?
No.
Because women are always looking for any opportunity to be in their pajamas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. You've said that.
Mm-hmm. So this is just more proof of that.
Yeah.
My theory.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because I was over at Lindsay's house one night for a Bachelor. I was recording her and her friends watching The Bachelor for some reason. And yeah, they were all in their pajamas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll do that. They'll say, all right, come on, we're not going to see anybody. Just wear your pajamas. They even have, a lot of times the women will have a Christmas party and everybody's supposed to wear their pajamas. And then they do Dirty Santa and all that kind of stuff. Can you imagine a bunch of guys getting together and say, hey man, just wear you some pajamas, some, lounging pants.
Wear your drawers. We're going to come on over. We're going to watch Mayor of Kingstown.
Yeah. We're going to watch Mayor of Kingstown and then exchange gifts.
Skid marks in their drawers and stuff. I remember being super disappointed that night that I got to hang out with Lindsay's friends because I was like, oh, yeah, she's probably got all hot friends, and she does. But yeah, then they were all just like, their hair was all tied up and they were wearing, multi-poo pajamas. I was like, oh, this is not cool. I had a fantasy in my head built up.
Well, I told you when Adam, our manager, who grew up in Manhattan, he lives in Connecticut, when he came here that time and Jody was doing her book club in our basement. Mm-hmm. And we walked in down there just to say hi. And he got to that bottom step and looked out at all those well-to-do, silly housewives.
Yeah.
And he was like, I've never seen so many blonde women in one place in my life.
Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
On the next TJ and Riggins Show, it's another edition of Now Trending, sponsored by Zevo Life. Improve your health and start your 30-day risk-free guarantee with 30% off using code TJ at zevo.life or the deals page at tjriggins.com.
Imagine a blanket that feels like a hug. That's the Bubble Cuddle blanket from Cozy Earth. Ultra soft, luxurious, and designed to be so comfortable, you'll never want to let go of it. It's the blanket for movie nights, lazy mornings, and the best sleep you've had in years. Right now, get 41% off when you use code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. That's 41% off with code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. Order it now and upgrade your comfort.
The best place to get all your tax filing done this year is efile.com. We have a link at the deals page at tjriggins.com where you can get 20% off if you e-file your IRS taxes. E-file makes filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to tjriggins.com/deals for 20% off when you e-file with efile.com.
Every weekday, listen to or watch TJ and Riggins After Show Extra Funny at the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by Big Fork Brands with bold bacon sausage and Chicago-style sauces available with 20% off using code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
My shirt is and my hat are really clashing with my gray background today.
Is it?
Yeah. The brown and gray I never liked together.
Oh, dear.
I've got to go change.
Go do that now while we do Now Trending. Well, the company that brought back the dire wolves, it's called Colossal Biosciences. They brought back the dire wolves and they want to bring back the woolly mammoth for some reason. They're building a laboratory in the UAE to house thousands and thousands of extinct species the DNA from these animals with hopes that in the future they'll be able to bring them back.
They did not bring back the dire wolves. They created a new wolf.
They created a gray wolf that looks a lot like a dire wolf.
Right.
Because they said it's physically impossible to literally bring back something from the dead, unless you're Jesus, who did it by himself.
Exactly.
But they've created the closest thing to that. So they're going to try to bring back this woolly mammoth or create a new woolly mammoth. And I don't even know what these other extinct species are, but it just seems like it's so creepy. It's so creepy.
Yeah. And why?
I don't know. Well, they want to make money with them. They want to open zoos, basically like Jurassic Park. But we saw how Jurassic Park ended. I mean, that did not go well.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Jurassic Park?
I don't like dinosaur stuff.
Oh, come on. That was one of the biggest movies ever.
Yeah, I know.
You just don't care.
E.T. I've never seen it either because I don't like things about aliens.
I'm always baffled by those huge movies that you've never seen. You'll trot out some 80s movies that nobody's ever heard of, like Joysticks. And I don't even know what the other ones are, but you haven't seen the biggest movies of your era.
Not if they're about stuff I don't like. Well, actually, the biggest movie in the world ever in history is that Avatar crap. I haven't seen that either.
Yeah.
Because I don't like those kind of movies.
Yeah. You're not missing anything.
They're for children.
Yeah. You can skip the Avatars. A little sleepy if you ask me. Five Guys has opened a new flagship restaurant in Las Vegas. It's open from 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. and it's massive. I think it's over 10,000 square feet. So Five Guys looking to make a splash in Vegas. That's a great restaurant to open when you've had a couple cocktails and you've lost all your money gambling. Tuck into a big Five Guys burger, right?
No way. I'd say the only way you can afford it is if you won big. I mean, you had to hit something to be able to afford Five Guys.
It is pretty expensive, isn't it?
And it was expensive before inflation hit.
I know.
You know, don't be acting like it's inflation. Everything's expensive now. No, Five Guys was charging like they're 10 guys.
I love when people share their receipts at Five Guys. They're like, I just got a burger, fries, and a milkshake. And it's like $30. You're like, whoa. It's crazy. So looking to make a splash out there in Vegas. And then today is National Peppermint Patty Day. Now, TJ, are you a peppermint patty, like a York peppermint patty guy?
I can eat one every now and then. I'm more of a junior mint. Junior mint's the only chocolate mint that I really love.
Yeah. What is Jody's favorite kind of chocolate? I know she does hard candy and stuff like that, but does she have a chocolate thing?
Yeah. Junior mints and Almond Joy.
An Almond Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's 102, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Is that well, there's a paramedic in Maryland that has been arrested for doing something unthinkable. We'll get to the story coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show and extra funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Ooh, yellow. Yes, look at us.
Look at us just cruising right through the week. Love that on a Super Bowl hangover week, which, by the way, a lot of people still discussing the Super Bowl. That is a big topic of conversation this week. But I've had my fill of it, quite honestly. See ya. But this story is just wild. This is out of Maryland, and I had to print this out because I wanted to get all the details right. There's a paramedic in Maryland. I don't know if you've seen this. He got arrested. His name is Christopher Carroll, and he was accused of peeing in all kinds of stuff around his workplace. He peed in someone's chili that was in the company refrigerator. He peed in the ice maker. He peed on his supervisor's keyboard, in the refrigerated communal coffee creamer. Where else? He on someone's chapstick, on a can of vegetables that was in the office kitchen, in the air conditioning vent at the firehouse. And his defense attorney had the line of the day. His name is Seth Oken. He said, everybody wants to know why my client did this. Well, I don't have the ability to answer that question right now. He's like, listen, I don't have a clue either.
Because did the guy admit to it? Or they got him on video or something?
They've got him on video. He's been hit with 23 criminal charges, nearly half a dozen. And for just peeing on like random things and using the little ice shovel to like move it around places. Oh, it's just so vile.
And nobody has said that he was disgruntled about anything or whatever. And then that would then just lead me to believe that it's a fetish.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, if he didn't have really any reason, like nobody had upset him and it wasn't revenge about something, it has to be, along the lines of a fetish of some sort.
Yeah. They don't say he was disgruntled, at least in the story I'm looking at here. But I believe he has been fired, which is a good call. I mean, that's just out of safety for everybody.
Yeah.
But, this is a young guy. He's 36 years old. And I just don't understand how you can be, I don't know. When I think of a pervert or somebody like that, they're always old. And 36 years old. I mean, you're like a young guy. You still got a whole life ahead of you. What are you doing? Why are you so weird? And I think what you're saying is right. There should be regular prison time. And then also another prison for just being a freak, and we got to lock you up because you're not.
Yeah,
you can't be in society anymore.
You're not civilized.
Yeah,
that's what I call it: the uncivilized prison, or the penitentiary for the uncivilized.
Yeah,
and that would be overrun nowadays.
I think you're right. Peeing on somebody's chapstick. I mean, TJ, thank God that guy's not working here because he would have had his pick of the litter with you.
Yeah. Although I would have known, some guy just comes up and starts peeing on my pocket. I'm trying to get your chapstick. Be still.
That's got to be the worst workplace revenge I've ever heard. I mean, if he was disgruntled, I know you've seen some crazy things working in radio for as long as you have.
Yeah.
But this is way worse than anything you could have seen, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nobody's ever, released their bodily fluids all over the office. But I was wondering though, if he did it all in one take, or it was several, like it sounds like he needed a lot, you know what I mean? To do all of that in so many different places. He must have been about to bust.
It's true.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
This message is specifically for the members of the radio family. Oh, and anybody who wants something for free. Get one of our new TJ and Riggins Show beanies at tjriggins.com/deals for just $29.99 with a 10% discount for Prime Plus members. Oh, you want a free one? Subscribe to one or more of our TJ and Riggins Show podcast feeds at Apple, Spotify, or YouTube and be automatically entered into our weekly random drawings. Learn more and enter to win at tjriggins.com/win.
What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So tonight is the big night. Well, afternoon into the night. I take you into the night. From 4 to 7, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty, our friends, are having a big fundraiser for their charity, the Hunter Dean Temple Foundation. Hunter was Pam and Kent Temple's son. And it's going to be happening at Natalie Wood Designs on Brawley School Road in Mooresville, North Carolina. It's called Shop with Heart. And it'll be fun for all. A lot of elbow rubbing with famous people and things. My wife will be there. The Temples will be there, and they're famous.
Sure,
she is. He's not so much. Pam's famous. Kent is kind of wallpaper, behind Pam.
Yeah,
that's usually. I think it's a good description, right?
I think so. I don't think it's insulting at all. I mean, when her light shines so brightly, it's tough to get seen.
Exactly. Jody lives through that all the time.
Yeah.
With my light.
I get it.
Shining so brightly. So yeah, Jody will be there 4 to 7 at Natalie Wood Designs in Mooresville. Riggins, you know who Natalie Wood was, right? You know the name Natalie Wood?
I believe she was married to an actor, right?
Oh, she was an actor.
She was an actor.
She was a great actress, and she drowned.
She drowned.
She was married to Robert Wagner.
Right.
And she dated Elvis as well. She was Elvis's girlfriend at one time.
Okay.
But Natalie Wood is actually the woman's name who owns this place. I guess her family they were fans of the Natalie Wood.
Yeah.
And named her that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And they believe that Robert Wagner was involved in that, right?
They did for a while, yeah.
Okay.
They did. But I think that the story was that she was out of her head on a boat, like they were partying and stuff, or maybe she was, doing drugs or drunk or something like that and fell off the boat at night.
Mm.
That's always going to be suspicious.
Yeah. For sure.
But I don't know why he would have wanted to kill her.
I don't know.
She's beautiful.
Sure.
Like that's the only reason not to kill somebody. Well, I would kill you, but you're beautiful, so I'm not going to do it. How stupid was that, what I just said? I'm an idiot.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Every weekday, listen to or watch TJ and Riggins After Show Extra Funny at the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by Big Fork Brands with bold bacon sausage and Chicago-style sauces available with 20% off using code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So, Lindsay is not here today because she's not feeling so well, and we don't know. She didn't tell us why she didn't feel like, whether she was cold, kind of sick, or anything like that. But we went to her social medias, and now we have found out why she's not feeling well, why she's sick. It's because she videoed herself at Whataburger making an order at the drive-thru. And I think anybody would be sick after this. Listen.
Can I get 3 cheeseburgers with just mayo? And then can I get 2 of the fish sandwiches? Can I get 5 large fries? And I would like a lemonade with grape in it. I just love food. Feeling full it's kind of like an addiction to me. So I eat more, and the meals just keep getting larger. I may have a big meal for breakfast, but before lunch even comes, I'm going to have another big meal. I crave it. I have to have it. When I'm hungry, it just makes me want more and more food.
Which, by the way, is one of the most profound things I have ever heard in my life. When I'm hungry, it makes me want more and more food.
Yeah. So weird.
What kind of freak of nature are you? You mean when you're hungry, you want food? That is,
weird.
Crazy. So, yeah, after eating all that, that's why Lindsay's sick.
Yeah, the bottom dropped out, as we say. The bottom dropped out, and she's just trying to keep it all together. Good. She's going to have those prints on her knees, from leaning over.
And yeah, that woman was eating all of that herself.
Yeah.
That was her order. And she was, even if I hadn't seen her, Riggins, you know how I would know she's a millennial? Just by listening to her order.
How?
Because when she orders, she says, "Can I get that's a millennial thing."
Is it?
Can I get a cheeseburger with no mayo? Can I get 5 orders of fries? Either millennials will say, "Can I get," as they're ordering, or "I'm going to do," as they're ordering. I'm going to do a cheeseburger with no lettuce.
I'm going to do,
yeah.
Is it rude?
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
I think so. Yeah.
What's the proper way to say that?
I'll have, or, please, kind of thing. Okay. I'll always go, yeah, I'm going to have the blah, 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 blah. or I'll have this, that, and the other. It's like, hey, let me get a cheeseburger and let me get it fast.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
TJ and Riggins Show merch is back, and Prime Plus members are getting an extra 10% off at the deals page. Beanies, coffee mugs, and a mouse pad are now available at tjriggins.com/deals.
If you're ready to feel better from the inside out, it starts with Zevo Life. Zevo Life premium wellness supplements are crafted to support energy, balance, and everyday health using high-quality ingredients you can trust. Better habits, better health, better you. Save 30% on Zevo Life at tjriggins.com/deals with code TJ. That's 30% off Zevo Life at tjriggins.com/deals with code TJ. Zevo. Imagine the smoky richness of bacon now packed to a perfectly seasoned sausage. Well, Big Fork Bacon Sausage is crafted in small batches with premium pork and bold savory flavor you can taste in every bite. Perfect for breakfast or the day. Get a 20% code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. That's 20% off with code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. Big flavor comes from Big Fork. Hey, talk radio just got more entertaining. You can listen to the TJ Ritchie Show for real conversations, bold opinions, and the stories everybody's talking about. Well, it's my opinions on the news and our culture, so obviously it's going to be funny sometimes. I'll keep you informed and entertained. Weeknights from 7 to 9 now on 107.9 FM WBT or anytime you want at tjritchie.com. Don't miss the TJ Ritchie Show.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What, Riggins? What?
It is now trending. These are just some of the top trending topics at the moment. Reports are saying that a record number of women will be celebrating Galentine's Day this year, ahead of Valentine's Day, which is on Saturday. Now, I don't know if Galentine's Day was designed to take the place of Valentine's Day, or is it in addition to the holiday?
I think it was first created to take the place of Valentine's Day for single women.
Okay.
But then women looked at it and said, oh, we have another excuse to get together and have a girls only party.
Yeah.
And then married women and everybody else started being a part of it.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like the way things pan out typically.
Yeah.
Do you think it's odd that guys get lonely on Valentine's Day and get sad and depressed and they post it? Don't you think that's a little weird?
Posting about it? Yeah. But I mean, if they're sitting around and they're going, well, it sucks, I don't have a date today or tonight. And it sucks, I don't have a girlfriend or whatever. You can have those thoughts and not be weird. Yeah. But to go online and post about it, yeah, that's not good.
Because Galentine's Day, if that's a holiday meant for single women, guys have not gotten together and said, we need our own holiday to sort of comfort ourselves.
You know why?
Why?
It's because the male version of that is always somebody's going to say, we need to get together and go to a strip club.
Yeah. It's true.
Anytime men want to do what women do, it always says, yeah, we should do that. Like when they were all getting together, going to 50 Shades of Grey, men were saying, yeah, that when they go to 50 Shades of Grey, we ought to all get together and go do something. We ought to go to strip club. It's like, nobody's going to strip clubs, if they're over 30.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
That's not the thing. If women are getting together and having wine and all of that at the house.
Yeah.
To just have another excuse to have a girls' night. The equivalent is not always getting men together and going to a strip club.
Come on, we'll call everybody. We'll go to the strip club. What's more depressing, going to the strip club on Valentine's Day as a single guy or going to the strip club on Christmas as a single guy?
Oh, I'd say Christmas is, because that's sad for everybody.
I agree.
If you got a strip on Christmas, Like, they're not giving us the night off. It's like, what?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's the devil's work.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and I'm what they call a professional influencer. Let me get our listeners to love your business as much as they love me with a TJ and Riggins Show influencing campaign. Go to tjriggins.com, hit the advertise link, and let's go.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes. Lindsay is sick, and what we have figured out this morning is we don't need her. Who needs her?
Who needs her? Lindsay's got a pretty bad case of diarrhea, I'm assuming, at the moment.
Right. Just, you don't even want to know.
I mean, really bad stuff. But thankful, this might be a good thing that she's not here for this last story, because experts are saying that millennial parents and Gen Z parents are not reading to their kids like generations in the past have. And they don't say that millennials just don't like to read or Gen Zers just don't like to read. They're just giving them the iPad instead, and that's how they're going to entertain them.
Mm-hmm.
But, earlier this week, we were talking about therapists are saying that they're seeing more toddlers in therapy than ever in their careers. And they said we can attribute this to the overuse of iPads and phones to watch Netflix and YouTube. And they said what could solve this is let the kids be bored. They say kids just don't really experience boredom the way previous generations did. And I think that's probably true.
Yes, absolutely. But Lindsay does read to her kids because she complains about it all the time.
The words are too long.
Yeah. Just hates being a reader.
Yeah, she's pretty proud of the fact that she says she's never read a book before. She's never read a book, although she has read the Bible, she says. Well, she listened to it. She listened to it. Yeah. So to me, that's as good as anything.
Yeah, it was that Bible rap. The only way she could focus on it is if it was in the form of a rap.
Yeah, she cruised right through the Bible that way. You don't get bored now, TJ, right? You don't experience boredom.
No, I never have, really.
Even as a kid?
No. Because, I always had the voices in my head to entertain me.
Oh, dear. What would you ever go up to your parents and go, like, I'm bored, or would they just send you out of the house?
No, there was never any of that. I always had something to occupy me, and I didn't have to have other people around, like I didn't have to have other kids to play with all the time. I would go put on headphones in my room and listen to comedy albums or watch TV or, do stand up imitations of people and stuff like that, all alone in my room like a psycho.
Like a psycho. Did you? Yeah. Well, did you have a TV in your room?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That makes sense.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Every weekday, listen to or watch TJ and Riggins After Show Extra Funny at the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by Big Fork Brands with bold bacon sausage and Chicago-style sauces, available with 20% off using code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals.